So this is the Beretta 92S, and this is the model that was used in movies like Lethal Weapon and almost every Hollywood action movie from the 80s and 90s, and they're cheap. They're also Beretta, and I fucking love Beretta. Its safety prevents it. It disconnects the trigger from the action, so as long as the safety is engaged, this does nothing. So you have to train yourself, if you draw it and intend to use it, to flick that up as you draw. Bring it up, aim, finger then on the trigger, and that's when you do the thing. The first pull of the trigger is a hard pull, but the subsequent shots are very different, and I'll show you in a second. I don't want to get splashed by this. This is the thing about double actions like this. See, the hammer is back. That is because the slide moved backwards and cocked the hammer for the second shot. This means the trigger is already in a backfiring position. The second shot is different than the first, because the first shot, you're pulling that hammer back with the entire pull of the trigger. The second shot happens very quickly and very easily. The safety mechanism is a decocker mechanism. So when you bring it down, the trigger is disconnected from the action, and this little, I don't know if you can really see it here, but there's a little piece in there that physically blocks the hammer from hitting the firing pin, and the firing pin, it's unavailable. It can't actually be hit. So there is really nothing to fear about the decocker causing it to fire. This is part of the reason I love the Beretta, is that I don't like risks. I don't like unnecessary risks. And I'm willing to train myself to do the things necessary to make sure that I never have an accidental discharge. So I feel more comfortable carrying a Beretta than I do, well, than I do this guy. This is the SIG P365. I love the SIG P365, but it's a greater risk because there is no safety. None at all. But I love this little recessed sight. If you can see that green dot, this is snag free, so it doesn't catch on clothing in any way, and that little green dot, it's only visible to me, but I can see it in the dead of night. And I know that I'm going to hit my target.